guys, welcome to another interesting episode of the Airbound podcast. I remain your host, Maxwell, and I wanted to welcome you guys to this very special episode. So, to kick off this very special episode, I am going to be reintroducing my co host, TK.
Yeah, you know what time it is, my guys. What's good, my people? How are they? I'm glad to be back here on your speakers. Have you guys listening to my voice again? Of course, I've missed you guys, and I'm quite certain that you guys have missed my voice, hear my voice as well. I know, of course, miss my voice, okay? Yeah, mine. So without wasting much time, then we are getting straight into the business of today. We thought about releasing a special bonus episode to discuss the happenings of October 20th, 2020. That's 4 years ago today. So what you saying, my bro?
Yeah, so for you guys who don't already know, 20th of October 2020 was a dark day in Nigeria because
Sadly, really.
yeah, because on the 20th of October 2020, the Nigerian government sent the army to open fire on unarmed Nigerians that were peacefully protesting. It is so crazy that the people who are supposed to be protecting us are the one killing us.
Really, man. It's just insane, bro. Just one kind of funny place. So.
Like it's so crazy because like the next day, the government they were denying ever sending knowing
Like,
about the killing.
bro, like these people were literally telling us that there was no life run. First of all, it was that there was no, but there was no shooting.
And it
Next,
was
after,
they sent blanks.
like, what the hell are you guys saying? Like, what you not they tell us? So, like, it's just mind blowing when you even look at these things that
To think
these
and to
people are
think about
telling
that
us.
there was even a live stream and they are
You
still
get
denying it.
like, fucking life rounds were shot at unarmed protesters. Like, I don't
It
know
is
what can be
it
more
is so
insane
crazy.
than
This
that.
is I think this
I
is
really
the
don't.
this is the this is the height of bloodbaths, honestly.
Really, man. Like,
Because I don't know.
unharmed people that were just fighting for a chance to live, just protesting their rights
Like as
to,
in like do you get
like, just protesting to have a right to life. Really, that's what they were just fighting for. And
cause
this
like
country, Nigeria, happens to them. Bro, it's insane, man. It's
it's
insane. I can't
crazy, I
even lie.
promise. And I was seeing I saw this comment on Twitter. Somebody
Yeah,
was saying that all these guys just went out to die for nothing. And I'm like, bro, how can you be this insensitive?
very insensitive. That's a very insensitive thing to say.
Very insensitive. That's like sometimes they're supposed to ban some of all these people Twitter accounts. Cause what the heck is that insensitive comment?
Yeah,
Guy, these
yeah,
people, yeah, on the 20th of October 2020, when you were sitting in your house at home saying you were scared, oh I can't go out, they like came out, they were courageous, they were brave enough to
yeah.
come out and say, I'm going to fight for this country. These guys, they were out here fighting for you.
Yeah, because I mean, of course, the online support is important. You get
Like, I
online
feel
support is
you.
important, but like these people were the real heroes. They were
They
out
were the
there,
real heroes. They practically died for us.
like they died for the cause, bro. Like to make sure that this thing happens. It's not like they meant to even die for it. Don't be say
Guy, do
anybody
you
stand up.
get like they didn't even choose to die?
Don't be say anybody stand up for me ass to say I dey go Lekki toll gate today. Oh, might go die
I
for
go die.
NSAS movement. Like, do you understand? Is That's the one crazy part about this whole thing is that these people just stood up from their houses. Probably they've heard about all the brutalities that Nigerians have been suffering. Nigerian youth have been suffering throughout
Do you get
the years. In October 2020 alone, before Lekki massacre, the massacre at Lekki toll gate, yeah,
yeah.
about there were like 3 cases of police brutality in that month
Actually, yeah,
alone.
yeah, I even remember that. Yeah, I remember that. You're talking about those other killings that happened now. I think there was one that
Ex-
they shot a lady on the jaw.
exactly. Like in that month of October, they were like, it's just insane. Like,
And these
bro,
guys, they came out to protest, and somebody would come on the internet and say they died. Are you okay?
nah. But I just think it's normal, Sha. Like in controversial issues like this, yeah, people will always have what's the word, contradicting opinions. People will always have like opinions that are counter to the truth or to what is supposed to be. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, but somebody
So
is
like
asking.
we can't really be focusing on the negative. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
What we can just do is okay, we'll focus on the positive because we know the truth ourselves. We all
Of
witnessed
course,
it.
we know that these guys they change things for us as a country, man. As
Of
youths,
course we do. We know that.
somebody was asking, just no, they are already dead. So what do we do? My guy, show some fucking respect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Come on, let's
Show
just
some
move on, Sha.
respect.
Let's focus on the positive side. Let's tell the positive story about NSAS, how it has affected the lives of Nigerian youth, all of that and the likes. So I know
So
that. So I just want to read out like some happenings of police brutality leading up to NSAS. I checked out some. Let me just list them out.
okay,
Yeah. So on May 4th, 2020.
okay,
That's in the same year. I want to start from like May to October. That's May, January, May, July. I barely read months of the year pass. May,
20th of
June, July. May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay,
October.
that's 6 months. Yeah, that's 6 months. So let's start from May. So in May, a 27-year-old was killed. A 27-year-old final year level law student at Nnamdi Azikiwe University shot
Yeah,
at a beer parlor by police officers. That's one. May 4th. In the same May, a boy was killed. He was the only son of his parents here, and
yeah.
he was shot on his way back home from work. That's two.
Hmm.
The third one, another incident again. Another incident again. A 17-year-old who was just preparing to write our WAEC exams. Can you
Yes.
imagine that? Was killed by a
Like,
drunk police officer.
can you imagine?
Like
Like,
his bro
just going
is
to
fucking
write
stable.
Wayek, bro, and they are shooting you.
It's just insane, man. I can't even lie. So she was killed on May 26th. That's
Yeah,
3 cases already.
that's 3 cases in the same
Yeah.
year. Oh,
In
it's
six
insane,
months before this is 6 months before NSAS protest.
bro.
On June 2nd, the same year, June 2nd, 2020, a policeman shot and killed a 20-year-old motorcycle rider for not paying a bribe of 100 naira.
Hmm.
That's for another case, a policeman killed a 27-year-old in Imo for not wearing a face mask because 2020 was post-COVID. We just come out from
Yeah,
COVID. Yeah. So in July, this is in July now, July 9th, someone was killed for not wearing a face mask. Like, imagine how minute a reason to kill somebody, to take someone's life.
and you know the
In
crazy part is that justice is not being served.
Yeah, that is even the funny part. Oh, sometimes they will put it on our faces that okay, this case is being handled and the police officers will be thoroughly or adequately dealt with. That they put that on our face and then that's the last we hear of it.
Like
Sometimes they
we
may
don't even
follow
we
through.
don't see it
Sometimes they may follow through. Other times we don't know for certain. So in October now, let's talk about this is already like 5 cases I've just listed.
in 6 months,
In October,
man.
in 6 months, yeah, losing one citizen is like losing one citizen every month.
And it's over stupid reasons.
Do you understand? I feel the pain, bro. In October, in October 3rd, in October,
Honestly, I feel like in this country, justice is elusive. Justice shouldn't be elusive, man. It's so crazy. Like, now God go help us, my bro.
I God go really help us too. I can't even lie. Now God go really,
So, okay,
really
where
help
were
us.
you during the end SARS protest?
So, like, I think,
Yeah, I remember you were in Benin.
yeah, during NSAS, I was in Benin. Not
Yeah.
because I wanted to be in Benin at the time, but like during NSAS,
Because
something happened in my school. I think they were federal government was going to use my school for this what's it called? What's it called again? What was this thing that they used it for? I've forgotten. I'm trying to recall. Sports festival. Yes, I remember now. I remember.
yeah.
So yeah, they were going to use my school for sport festival in February. My school asked us to go home for the period of the sport festival. So after sport festival, COVID came. After COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
After COVID, we that was when this whole protest. Okay, no, after COVID, we went back to school. After COVID, we went back to school, and then
Cool.
yeah, it was not long before NSAS protest started. I mean, the protest started picking
Started
pace gradually. Gradually, was started picking pace. Then
I think it started October 8th. Yeah.
started in different parts of the country at different dates. Started in
Country.
Lagos, went to a different state. Like that, the whole country became in sync with the whole protest. And bro, like I'm thinking back to this enters the day of this Lekki 28th massacre, yeah.
Yeah.
And my mind is going back to, the funny part is I participated in this protest. Like I took part in it in
You know,
Benin.
should I tell you something that nobody even knows, not even you?
Yes.
I even took part in the protest too. Like, it was crazy. You know why? Cause like mommy was like worrying about you that was in
Yeah.
Benin, oh, yeah. But me that was in worry, yeah, bro, I snuck out, man. Went out to, bro. I'm Nigerian true and true, man. I snuck out to go and protest, man. Like,
Where did you go to?
I went to roundabout, bro.
Don't be lie.
We're out here for bare hours, yeah.
How did you get to How did you get to the place where the protest was happening?
The thing is, like, the protest started from like Shagwell, do you get? So there were people that
Yeah.
were walking. People were walking. They carried their signposts and everything. So it was like crazy. That's why this Lekki Toge massacre thing is so crazy to me. You know why? Because it could have
Yeah.
been any one of us, man. It could have been
Really, it could
you.
really have been
It could have been
anybody.
me. Like, and we'll still come
I still have
out.
the pictures here. I still have the pictures of the pictures I took with my friends. I was with like three of my friends then. I
You
think yeah,
get,
three of we went to that place to main gate, to my school gates. That place it
yeah.
was fucking crazy. I think we will share the picture on Twitter. We share the picture on Twitter
Like,
so that
people will be underestimating the impact that these heroes have made. Like,
really, really
these are real life heroes, man.
real life heroes, man. NSAS protest is one of the greatest. I don't even know. Should be, if it's not the greatest, it should be one of the greatest protests or movement that has happened in Nigeria. As far as I know, as
No,
far as I'm
but yeah, yeah, for you. So
should be one of the greatest.
how does the Lekki Tollgate massacre, how has it affected your stand for justice in this country?
Well, you know that this whole NSAS movement here,
Yeah.
it was all a cause. We just wanted to be able to, as Nigerian youth here, we just wanted to be able to walk on the
To feel
streets,
safe,
really walk on the streets, feel safe without being profiled, without being what's the word now? Without
without
being
being shot at.
harassed, bro. It was crazy. Then, yeah, people could literally get harassed for using an iPhone. Like,
It
police might just
like,
see
do
you
you
on the
get it?
street. Like, you are in a moving vehicle, maybe you're going somewhere. I don't know where you may be going to, but you are in a moving vehicle and maybe there's a random stop and search on the road. Police can literally stop you and they will profile you because of the phone you are using.
And do you know
Start
that this
harassing
random
you
stop
about
and
that.
search, yeah? The random stop and searches should not be happening. Do you know why? The criteria for a stop and search should be that they suspect something. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if they
Well,
don't,
it's
if
debatable, really. It's debatable if you want to look at it. I don't even have a problem with stop and search. Like It's okay. We can do that. We really don't mind. Okay. After all, the police are there to protect us. Like the
Because
police are there for our safety. So that's okay. You can do
see,
your job. But I don't want you to do your job. Don't your job is not for you to harass me or for you to come and start profiling me. Like it's just a whole lot to process because you are profiling me because of the phone I am using.
like
You think like it's insane, man. It's beyond me. I think I even remember one time when you were complaining that you were going for one lesson and
yeah, like do you get like I was going to bro,
yeah, where were you going to that day?
I was going to school like as a student, my bro.
With
I
your
was going
bag,
to
right?
school.
With your bag.
I carried my backpack. Like
Yeah.
I was, like if I'm going to school, I wouldn't even dress anyhow. Do you get?
Yeah, yeah.
I would dress like normal, like someone that is calm. Bro, they
And that
stopped me and
is
they were
that's
checking my.
insane, man. That's insane. And you were like how old then? You were like 16, a bit 17.
I was a youngin. I was going to WAEC lesson in like
Can you
20
imagine that?
2019 or so.
How old were you in 2019?
I think I was like 16 or
That's
or so.
even
Yeah,
insane. Like for you to see a 16-year-old, I think that a 16-year-old because he's carrying it back probably has a laptop inside.
I
Is
as in like, do you get?
man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy,
Bro,
bro.
it's crazy. It's crazy, man. So now we asked a question on our Instagram for some of our friends to just subscribers to just tune in and just say how they felt about the protest and what they were doing.
Yeah.
So I just think maybe we should just show them some love. We should
Okay.
just
Yeah. Sure. 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 Let's
email,
get.
say
Let's
a few of them. What are you saying?
let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So you go first now. Just we'll take one after the other. You go first, then I'll go.
All right. So Kelvin, just Kelvin said, well, I didn't really go out for the protest, and I pray the souls that were lost during the protest rest in perfect peace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Champion.
No, but do you see that some people were staying at home and people are out
Sure.
here fighting for their life. One person go come, they talk, say these people didn't died for nothing, care. Bro,
Like
I'm
I.
pissed. I'm still pissed about that comment. If I catch that guy, if I,
Abego.
if I catch that guy,
But really, like, I don't even have a problem with people that couldn't come out, maybe from for one reason or another. Yeah, do you get? Like
yes,
for for some reason that is best known to you, you couldn't come out. That's okay, but don't feel like the people that came out here they did anything wrong. Don't feel like
wrong.
oh they were in the wrong or they probably deserve that. No, like that's a very thinking to even have as a youth. You are like what like 18 to like 24 or 25 or that range,
Yes.
and you are thinking that oh these people monoliths are built. They say they're not come out, bro. Like your thinking is
You know,
fucked up.
see,
It needs
some people they're
fixing.
not supposed to think. They're supposed to format their brain like memory card. Then they resume.
So yeah, that's just what I thought. So let me read something from someone. So I
Okay,
asked one of my friends said this is what he said. Just let me just read it out.
okay,
He said I was at home in Benin with my friends and this is Elvis by the way. Yeah, he said
okay.
I was at home in Benin with my friends and family when I saw the news on Twitter, now called X. It was sad and heartbreaking because a few days before the incident, I participated in the protest that was held in Benin at Unibe Megate. Do you understand? That's
Yeah.
just what I was saying.
Like
So
it could have been any one of us. That's
exactly,
that's the
exactly.
thing.
So I thought that
It's
could have been me. Anyways, I pray for the souls of everyone that lost their lives that day to rest in peace.
yeah,
So I
rest in
engaged him
peace.
further. I said, how do you think the changes from EdSARS has affected us as youths and as a country at large? He said,
Okay.
I think it has made things better. We used to be harassed on a daily basis by policemen, but now it has reduced drastically. I think for a year or two after the NSAS protest, it stopped. He said it's coming back now, but I think it has reduced and it has changed the police force in a certain way. So, what do you think?
Yeah, and we can't even deny that the
Yeah.
NSAS protest like stopped police brutality for some
Yeah,
time.
word. What? No, I think it changed it. It changed the whole dynamics, bro.
It
A
was because
lot.
of that. That's why they now restructured according to them. They say what did they even call it? Was it refurbished? them
And
and they changed
they
their
have
name from
FSARS. They now
SARS
came
to
out and they brought
EFCC.
it back as FSARS. But like you understand that they were taking off the roads, like SARS were taking like off
SARS,
the,
yes.
yeah, like it was a madness, bro. NSAS was a successful protest. I've never seen anything like NSAS all my
I thought
life.
I have never seen. That's why I think for me, yeah, I don't know about others, but for me, the entered protest, it is carved in stone for me. This is
Word,
this
it
is
is.
this is massive.
It is,
It was
it is.
massive. So I'm reading this comment from Donald.
Yeah,
Donald says, honestly, I really can't remember what I was doing that day other than being scared because my sister was at the Lekki toll gate, was at Lekki with the
can you imagine
protest,
that?
and I was panicking a lot and we're saying a lot of prayers at home. The entire night was wild, but thankfully nothing happened to her. So, so I wanted to say thanks to God and that may the soul of the departed rest in peace.
Bro, it's crazy, man.
Like
It's
it's crazy when you think about it because imagine like somebody being there. Do you understand?
your family, man. Your
Like
friends.
it's insane.
Right.
I had this one friend that was at the Lekki. I was at the when the whole thing was happening,
Yeah.
and she says that she's scarred for life.
She was like, do
That
you know what it means to be shot at? Like
like
normal
it's
water
so
gun.
crazy.
Normal water gun will take the play
Not be
for
what I
street.
go on with the use they play. Oh
Like there's one small gun that we used to play with then as kids here. It
yeah,
had
they used
like
to have this
rub-
red thing at the top.
yeah, it
Abby.
had like rubber bullets that used to put inside.
Yeah,
That was bro, like you imagine the impact that thing how it take the pain they reach. Then talk
like
about
as
being
in that in the
shot.
pain that we need to even talk about that thing.
Then talk about being shot at like close range with when you know be soldier. I mean when you
As
know
in,
be
do you get,
wetin dey sup? Wetin
bro?
dey sup really? Like it's
It's
insane. I
crazy,
can't even
man.
bro. Like you will be scared, man. So
It's
whoever
crazy.
that person was, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had
Yeah,
to
I'm sorry,
witness that. Yeah, Nigeria happened to us
man.
as a country.
Yeah.
But anyway, on the flip side, it's the process or the movement was a success. So that's a positive to take away from it because I mean we achieved the
Yes.
main purpose of
It's like
yeah of the whole
it's like a
process.
bittersweet. It was like a bittersweet
Really,
sweet
really, yeah.
experience.
Because but in any world, yeah, like the deaths of citizens shouldn't be happening like shouldn't be caused by its own soldiers of that city of that country. Do you get like people should not die in their own country as a result of the actions of the armed forces of that country. Do you understand? When no be war, wait more, bro. Let's just move on a bit because I feel this episode will get longer than we intend. Yeah, so if we say we want to keep going on, really, like I'm telling you, man, we can even talk about this for a full episode. If we just talk,
I
they go, they
said,
count, they count like several occasions like this. So let's just move on. Let me just read one more from my end.
okay,
So I asked my friend Philip, and this is what he had to say. He said,
okay,
"The end SARS revolution has gone a long way in our freedom as Nigerian youths in shaping the
okay.
way the government perceives us as a people. The unison from that effort put a sustainable halt to police brutality on the youths till date and even youth profiling. You know, I was saying something about youth profiling before with the way police will
Yeah,
just
yeah,
they profile you from the phone where they use and stuff like that. You get
yeah. It's
so
crazy.
he goes on to say the lives lost on that day truly was a sacrifice for the
Yeah, that's true.
seeming calm and second thought the youth experience when faced with the police. So you see that like of all the comments now that we've been reading, there's no one person now that has said that oh and like the negative has had a negative comment about the NSAS protest
Yeah,
because that's what I was trying to tell you. The majority of persons here they understand like the impact. If you have ever faced police brutality before, then you will understand why NSAS
like
had
do
to
you get
happen.
like? I think if you've never faced police brutality, you wouldn't really get it. You wouldn't
Yeah,
really get
you won't really
what the
understand
fight
why
was for.
and SARS had to happen. Bro, I've had a very crazy experience. There was one time like this, I was literally moving around. I think I was with my friend, one of my friends then. We're coming from the
Yes.
house. On that day, yeah, I had like three ATMs with me. I had daddy's ATM, mommy's ATM, and my own ATM with me.
Yeah.
And and for some funny reason, I was going out with my friend, but I think those ATM with me because they gave it to me. They sent me on errand with those two ATM.
Okay.
So police literally arrested me, bro, for carrying three ATMs.
Oh,
Look, it gets
bro.
crazier. It gets crazier. They arrested me. I was able to sort out myself out because as at that time, one of our uncle was passing. So he just saw me and he was like, what did they happen? So he came, they talk and give them some money and they can't leave us. We were literally
Bro.
leaving that space. We were only driven about like say 30 seconds. Yeah, from that place where that thing happened though. Another police van guy
Another
carried.
police.
Bro, it was crazy that day. Like, I'm never capping. Like, another police van just saw us. They literally threw us into the vehicle. Like, more they go. They were driving us to one far place like that around that MP said. Yeah, it was very
Yeah,
crazy. I swear.
bro.
So really, if you've not experienced police brutality before, like, or police harassment of any form, like, you won't really
Yeah.
understand the whole dynamics of why how important NSAS was. So let's just take one
Yeah.
more from you before we round up this episode.
Yeah. So I asked my friend Shalom, and this was her response. She
Yeah,
said, imagine being a 16-year-old scrolling through Twitter, suddenly seeing the horrifying news about the Lekki Toge massacre. I was in total shock and disbelief, but there was also a silver lining in the midst of all the chaos. She
yeah,
said she found a sense of community and togetherness
true,
about the
true.
Nigerian youth and the Nigerian people as a whole.
Yeah,
And she sees how us as Nigerians coming in numbers to seek justice is really encouraging. So big shout out to
yeah.
Shalom
It
for
just
that.
goes, yeah, just goes to show you that if we're united, like if we come together, like the unity in our numbers,
Yeah.
what we can achieve together when we are united, man. There's
Yes,
no
I think
limit.
that's the
There's
problem.
no
That's the
limit.
problem. That's the problem with government. That's the problem the government have with us. They know that
Yeah,
if we can come together as a people, we're
yeah,
unstoppable. So they will try
really.
everything that they can to not bring us together.
Really, really, they try as much as they can to stop us from uniting. And I mean, gathering that numbers, putting us together because they know they conscious of what
Yeah.
say. If we unite together, it's endless, man. The possibilities
By
are
mistake,
endless.
it's endless. Possibilities are really endless.
Yeah, it's
So
endless.
so with that, we've come to the end of this special episode.
Yes,
Really
yes,
hope
yes,
that you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It means a lot.
yes. It
TK, do you
does.
have
Your
anything to say to
support.
the area boys and girls at home?
Well, you said it all. You guys, thank you guys so much. Your support means the world. We can't appreciate you guys enough. And yes, we just want to say a big thank you to everybody that is supporting this movement, this growing brand. You amazing. That's all I can really say. And we want you guys to not stop at listening. We don't want you to stop at listening. We want you guys to interact with our socials. We want you guys to interact with our socials from Instagram to our Twitter and just get in on the conversation. Let us know what you're thinking. Just get in, just say something, leave a comment, whatever it may be. And don't stop sharing and put someone on today.
Yes, sir.
Peace, guys. Until we see you guys on our usual
Yeah,
weekly time,
don't be enjoying
6 p.m. next week, 6
yeah,
p.m.
see you then.
Friday.
And don't be enjoying it alone. So yeah, put your friends on, guys. Put your friends on. So to just round off, I just wanted to say that may the souls of those that passed on for us as sacrifice, may their soul rest in
Yes,
so
sir.
they'll never be forgotten.
Never
We'll never be
forgotten.
forgetting. Always in
20th
our
of
hearts.
October 2020.
Yeah.
The Korean me go shoot many youth for
2020.
Lekki. You know what it
Yeah,
is.
I'm
You know
a
what
good at many youth for Lekki. I say, what? Oh, what? Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.